A lot of people talk about what they're going to do. They tell you about the cool stuff that's coming, the things that they're going to at some point. They're going to tell you all about it. And some people can tell you in like really good detail too. They're like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this. Problem is, very few people actually take the verbiage of I'm going to do and they turn it into I did. Right? It's very few. I'm sitting there at the event for my wife last week or two days ago, sitting at this event, and I'm just walking around and I'm seeing all of these women who they've done it. They didn't just talk about what they were going to do, they actually did it. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing them all, they're all doing the same thing. The funniest thing, we're walking down the hall, my wife, she's got like her little robe thing on, her little teeny bikini underneath it. And there's this other girl like sitting like kind of off to the side of the hallway, and she's got something like eating, and she's sitting there eating a little peanut butter on a rice cake. And then I look over at my wife, and while we walk down the hall, and she's eating a little rice cake with peanut butter on it. And I look around, and everybody's doing the same thing. It's the funniest thing ever. So anyhow, that was just kind of like, it was this cool moment for me, actually. And it really didn't have all just to do with my wife, had to do with the fact that I'm looking around at all these absolutely powerfully strong, beautiful women who did it. They set a target for themselves, and they said, let's go. This was national. It's like this is national for the end of the year, 2024. And it was huge. Over 300 women in the bikini class. And they're all there because they did it, right? They made a decision to go after it. They wanted to compete at the highest level they could. And it was cool to be in that environment because there were so many people, so many women who were doing it, that you couldn't help but be wrapped in by the intoxication of just so many people going after their dream, going after their target. Here's the crazy part. In the bikini division, there was only 4 pro cards they were giving out. 4. And in the bikini, it was like 200-300 just in that category of those 4. Right? And there was a lot of other women doing a different category, but those 4, it was crazy. Like the percentage, like there very few were going to get pro card, right? But every single one of these women is number 1. That's what they were there for. And so many women were disappointed. Many women did not get a pro card, but they all went. That was kind of like the pinnacle that they're going after. But more than that, it was the fact that I just watched these women go. They just went. And all too often, we find ourselves in a place where we make a declaration. We tell the world what we're going to do. I mean, the time I'm recording this, we got a month until the first of the year. New Year's resolutions are ridiculous, but everybody's going to try to make them. This year, this is going to be my year. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say that, and then a year goes by, and they're exactly the same as they were the year before. There is no, this is my year. There is no growth. There's no spend. Nothing really ends up happening. I've fallen victim to it too, right? Where it's just like you fall into the trap or whatever, but like sitting here and watching these women all made a declaration. They were going to do this thing, and they went and they did the best that they possibly could. They left it all out there on the stage, right? In a very, it's crazy because for fitness competitors in the bikini, like any of the women, but when my wife does bikini, it's very vulnerable, right? These women have busted their ass in their workouts, their diet, just everything from their sleep regimen. I mean, it is very specific. It's like scientific. Water, the way they manipulate water, and it's just amazing to watch this happen. But all of them are doing it, and they're all trying to be the best. They're trying to be the best, and they all went after their goals. They set a target for themselves, and they went after it. But so often we get ourselves stuck in we fail to declare and then do. We say, hey, this is what I want, and usually it's because we're in a place where we can't be honest with ourselves. Like, we're just all liars. Human beings who walk around, we're liars. We lie about where we're at. We think we're better than we are. We think things are better than they are. We think things are working more than they're working. And all of that's going on. And because we're this big liar, when we set these targets for ourselves, we know deep down we're not going to do it. We're not going to go after it. We're not actually going to go for it. So we sit and tell people, here's what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. Years ago, I quit doing that because I realized how stupid I looked. Like, I don't tell people what I'm going to do. I tell myself what I'm going to do. I work on it for myself. I don't tell other people, hey, I'm going to build this. Hey, I'm going to go after this one. Hey, no, I just go do it. I go do it. And then it's obvious that that's what my intention, my plan to go after that because that's what I want to do. It's obvious that my wife's intention was to stand on stage and crush the game. She didn't get a pro card, but she got 4th place. Like, amazing. Like, amazing. And I'm so impressed with her, so inspired by her and everything that she just stood for in this powerful moment of going after it. target, but it really represents all of us. Like, what is the thing that you need to just go? You need to stop talking and you need to start going. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Show me. By your fruits you shall know them. What are your fruits? Don't tell me what your fruits are going to be next year. Go get those fruits. Build it. Do it. Do the work. And this is the disconnection most of us have. We like to talk. We don't like to do. It's easy to say, I'm going to go crush my workout today. Whole different thing to go to the gym and actually crush your workout. It's easy to say, I'm going to rewrite my marketing campaign, my marketing message, because my avatar's off. It's easy to say that. Much harder to actually put the boring work in and do it. It's easy to say, I'm going to fix my marriage. It's easy to say, I'm going to take my wife out and we're going to have this, connected time. It's going to be great. What's not easy is to do it, right? Everything is this way, but this is why very few actually do and most just talk. So take a look at your work on body, being, balance, and business. Where in your world do you need to just go? Maybe you already know the target, but you keep talking about it and you don't actually go after it. You're not doing the things required to actually get it done. Where is that at for you? Pick that area. Body, being, balance, and business. Once you've established that area, do something about it today. What's one thing? What's one action that you can take that is a doing? Get you out of the land of talking and get you into the land of doing. And take that action today. So that's all I got for you today. It's your boy Trevor White. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day.